Hey folks, it's Dizzle. On this episode of DizzleGate, I want to share with you how I suspect I'm being sexually exploited now in Moscow, Russia. I suspect this is in retaliation for outing someone. I had done a Google search, hashtag DizzleGate, and up popped one of my videos, but the name of the video was titled "And Where Are You Now? Solo." And so I take that as a subliminal dig at the fact that my spouse has recently had extramarital affairs and left. And so I exposed that post on my Twitter account, and the next day or so I began to get a couple of emails. So there's the first email. It looks like it came from Google, and it said, "Login attempt blocked, response needed, my email address." And then it says, "A user has just signed into your Google account from a new device. We are sending you this email to verify that it is you. Location, Moscow, Russian." It says, "Yes, it's me. No, it's not me." I really don't think that this is Google's type of communication. It looks a little unprofessional, so it could just be someone trying to like mess with your mind to make you feel like you're being exploited in Russia. Again, that's attempted murder, because you're trying to make someone feel so bad and feel as if they've been exploited, to try to wage psychological warfare on them. I got another email. It's from Adult Sex Meet. It says, "Dear Bev, your profile on Adult Sex Meet has been approved." Again, the grammar and the punctuation on these emails are a bit off, so I don't know how valid these are. It says, "Now all members can see your profile. Log in now and meet tons of exciting new people. You can click there to confirm registration." It says, "You received this email because you or someone have created an account with this email address." And then you could click there to close the account. So this is Adult Sex Meet. Confirm your registration or close this account. So, am I being exploited on these sites in Moscow, Russia? Or is this just someone trying to, wage psychological warfare on you? I had another email address that, is implying that there was unusual activity trying to log into my account. It says it's a security alert, but it doesn't say from who. It says someone recently used wrong passwords to try to sign into your Google account. And it lists my email address. It says, "We prevented the sign-in attempt. In this case, please review the details of the sign-in attempt." It said Monday, which I think was back in February 2nd or so. And then the grammar and the punctuation is a little off. It says, "Note, if you do not reply to this message to explain us about this unusual activity, period, our records indicate that your account will suspended, comma, try to reply us ASAP." So I'm not sure where exactly this is from. And I would show you, but it has an IP address in here, and I don't know if that's mine or the perp's IP address. I also got a communication from Hot Ladies. It says, "Hi Bev, are you alone tonight? Click here. Choose one girl, others will choose you. Click here to get started." So, obviously someone is trying to make me feel as if I am being exploited on some type of website. They did this back to me when I was first being I do suspect I was sexually exploited. only because of the type of videos and the type of subliminal references that were being circulated immediately after my husband had taken some type of intimate videos without my consent. And I had told him that I thought that our phones were hacked. So I don't know if that's what's being circulated. I had gone to a night venue, and I met two women and a gentleman, and we we had drinks together, we danced together, and we had hit it off, and we liked each other's company so much we decided to exchange numbers. And now I'm always skeptical about exchanging numbers because I know that my phones are hacked, and anybody who enters my number will be contacted by whoever, whatever is being circulated. And I was skeptical about exchanging numbers, but I did anyway, thinking, nothing's gonna happen because I don't have cell phone service. Well, 3 weeks later, I go to the night place, and I walk in, and shortly after, the gentleman and one of the ladies came in, and I immediately said hello, and she said hi, and then she was kind of like, ugh, and her demeanor had changed. And so I didn't think anything of it, and she kind of kept her distance. Well, the gentleman came over, and he tried to call her over so that we could have drinks together and get caught up, and she refused to come over and join us. And I thought, maybe they had just gotten there. Maybe some people need drinks to kind of get into like the social mood or something. So I didn't really think much of it. But the thought did cross my mind. I wonder if they contacted her about me. And so anyway, she kept her distance. I danced with the gentleman, and we separated, and maybe about an hour later he came back over, and he invited us to go up to the upper level for drinks. And so we had gone up, and she looked like she was frustrated that he had invited me to go upstairs. And so we went upstairs, and we went to the bar, and she again refused to join us. So I figured there's something going on. And I had asked him, is she okay? And he said, I'm not really sure what's wrong with her. And he's like, I'll be back. And he kind of left. And I went over and I sat next to the gal, and I asked her, I said, are you okay? Is everything all right? Are you having an off night? And she just looked at me and she said, what the F is your problem? Why are you sleeping with all these men in this club? And I was like, excuse me? I haven't been sleeping with anybody in this club. What have you heard? And she just kind of gave me this look like, you Jezebel, spirited demon. And I was like, so what did you hear? What are you talking about? And she refused to kind of engage in any further conversation. And so I just kind of walked away from her. But again, she went from night to day, in her demeanor and her approach with me. So there's definitely something that's being circulated of me. And I don't know if that is from hidden video cameras or remote neural monitoring or what was circulated or, stolen off of my husband's phone. But, these are the type of thoughts that run through my mind. And I've had a gentleman troll me on Facebook one day. This happens often. They can see what I'm doing on Facebook. And this one gentleman started trolling a comment. It was about immigration or something. It had nothing to do with my situation at all. And he had said to me, he said, I have to be honest, some of the photos, I was turned on by some of the photos. And I had offered money if he would come forward, and he refused and wouldn't engage further in the conversation. But It's things of that nature. People who will troll my social media accounts to draw me to their page, and then when I get to their page, they're referencing the type of intimacy that I suspect had been stolen off of our phone and circulated. So anyway, here's another email that came through. This one reads, Bev Koyar, date English-speaking Russian and Ukrainian women. It says, our gorgeous Russian single ladies want to meet gentlemen like you. Click here to meet my ladies. And so as you could see, she's in her bra and underwear, and which, you know, kind of lead me to believe someone could possibly have an account set up or a profile set up with my photos. Whether they're explicit photos or not, I don't know. But this happened to me, you know, originally a few years back when this all first started, and it was alluded to me being exploited on either Backpage or Pornhub. And so I had gone to the sites just to kind of go through and see if I could find any video footage of me, and of course I didn't find anything, but I also couldn't stomach going through more than 3 pages of either. IB Anon, if anybody has not been to that site, is very disgusting. It is live video footage from gyms, gym locker rooms, women's restrooms, people's bedrooms, or hidden cameras in gentlemen's bedrooms, and it is of women, you know, either being intimate or with them using the bathroom or getting changed in women's fitness locker rooms. And I was, you know, checking through those pages to see if I could find anything of me. I didn't find anything, but you know, I suspect it's on the dark web. I've had people allude to it being on the dark web, but this is, you know, this is just them harassing me about my exploitation. And here's another email I got. Please confirm your subscription, but it doesn't say subscription to what. It says, dear subscriber, we are updating our database from now until the end of this year. To keep receiving emails from us, please make your choice. Click here to keep your subscription, or click here to unsubscribe. And again, I hadn't subscribed to anything, so obviously someone was creating fictitious accounts using my personal information. And so this is the type of harassment, you know, that I receive. The day that I created my petition on whitehouse.gov and change.org to stop my targeting and to raise awareness about my targeting, there was pornography that was uploaded to my Facebook page. And my Facebook page got suspended, but I was able to explain that that wasn't me that uploaded the pornography onto my profile. And so I was able to get my page unblocked. And so, you know, they have access to the back end of pretty much all my social media accounts. They would go into my Instagram account. I had over 50,000 followers on one page, and they blocked a lot of people, and I had a lot of people inbox me saying that they had to create a separate account just to get logged in because I had deleted and blocked them, and they wanted to know why, and it wasn't me. So, you know, they would go in, and I also think that they were taking people, and anybody who was following me, they would rope them from that social media account and send them a link to wherever I was being exploited and extorted. So that's the type of cyber harassment that I experience, you know, in my attacks. So if you happen to see a profile with my picture on there, please let me know. But again, you know, it could just be them trying to make me think that I'm being exploited. And this is what they've been doing for the past 5 years. So if you've experienced any of this and this type of harassment, please feel free to share your story below. And thanks for watching.